We saw the bikers. We heard the four-wheeler guy.
Oh, they
Yeah.
used to run in packs.
Yeah.
We seen him the other day. He's going down Pennsylvania Avenue, just
Crazy. Oh, yeah.
Right on the
They do
sidewalk.
that.
Walking a
And
fire
they're filming them
truck
and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they like to film each other for themselves on social media.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, any trouble?
This is cool. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you been
So it's too dark, guys.
here?
I just want to check in with you. They're still having kind of a meeting. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Oh, good. I want to come and say goodbye.
You know what's going on
I'll be back Sunday.
with the cops?
No.
with me.
No. Oh, he's just walking. He's just doing his rounds.
Oh, and they're just
Yeah, and Jenny Zip just walked up and was like, "Oh, we just love you guys." She's been all
Oh.
sweet after she was screaming at him all the other day.
Who was it?
Jenny Zip. Jenny.
I don't know who that was.
Oh, she's very emotional.
Oh,
God bless her.
oh, when they arrested Santa, is that when
Yeah.
she was screaming at him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were assholes that day, though. They
Yeah, it was
really
not
were.
good.
No, it was not good. Were you here for that? Yeah.
No.
We were sleeping and got woke up.
No, I'm really glad that I'm glad I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Because there needs to be a scheduled, this is what you say when that's going on.
Yeah.
You
well,
know?
that's what he said. Anyway.
Good.
Yeah, he went over it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I think-
yeah, because some people were acting a little bit too crazy. But I only started yelling when a cop actually did. I'm trying to tell Brian, he's not my Brian, but the other Brian.
Right.
He was in his truck. He just woke up. He had no clue what would
Right, right.
happen.
What was it?
And nothing.
Everything's
The
good.
cops
He's just doing his
walking
rounds, and Jenny Zip is now best friends with all the cops he was screaming at the other day. So.
over. But the only reason that I
I had
yelled
to
at
walk
the cop
away.
is because while I'm trying to talk to Brian and tell him what
The
happened,
only voice you can hear, I couldn't hear yours over hers. That's all you can hear for 2 hours straight on the recordings.
really? Oh yes,
Like, oh.
She's
I
up there
know who
getting
you're
coffee or
talking
something.
about.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
know who you're
God.
talking about now. Because I kept looking at her too, like, what the hell? Shut the fuck up.
Well, she's part of the she became part
But
of
the cop did this
Texas
to me.
tribe.
Like this.
Oh
And
no!
literally-
What?
Yeah.
That's because you're so cute.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, right. He was the biggest douchebag.
Oh, gross.
And
oh
then-
no, you're lucky that he didn't get. I mean,
Well,
he's
I put
lucky.
the
Nobody was
camera
around.
on it.
Yeah, he's
After-
lucky you didn't deck
Nobody
him.
was around because nobody was telling him what was going
I guess
on.
we're all
He
lucky
had
you
just
didn't
woke
deck
up.
him. Mm-hmm.
And then
Hold on,
Rose
Jill.
walked up, and she's trying to talk to Brian, asking
And
if
then they
Victoria's
pushed
in there,
her.
and he's literally putting his hands on her and telling us we're not allowed to talk.
Oh no!
We're not allowed to talk to him, and he wasn't being arrested. Neither one of us were being arrested.
Oh no!
He just had to move his truck.
I did see you get upset. I
Yeah.
did. I figured it
Yeah.
must have been legit.
Yeah, it
I know
was.
I know the other one pretty well.
Because
so.
That's the only reason I got upset. And then
Yeah.
after that, I was like, man,
That's
we
a-
would
that's a
ask-
good reason to
people would
get
ask
upset.
questions, and they wouldn't
Yeah.
answer like what their name was, what their badge
What
number
they're
was,
doing.
and they would
Right.
literally were like doing this
Right.
and covering their badge.
Right.
and-
Right. Isn't
You
that
were there?
something? No, I watched it online.
Oh, I thought
No,
you-
God did not have me there. No, I left Saturday night. I left, and hey, y'all. Sorry, I had to cut that film because stupid me, I'm saying things I shouldn't be saying on the YouTube. So
Oh, no.
I know. So I mean, I can forget like that quick.
Yeah,
you know.
'cause you never-
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
because
trying.
you think you could talk about real life stuff.
no,
You know, you don't think
that's
you have
not
to
allowed.
censor
Oh my
yourself,
gosh, right? I don't censor my channel. I got to censor me. That's ridiculous.
That's cool
Yeah,
that he's
exactly.
over
Yeah.
there.
So it was
Chilling.
Saturday night,
Yeah.
and I haven't told my stream yet, so I don't mind telling y'all now. It was. I left that July 3rd that night because out of the dark, because we're at the end. This poor woman had just come in from New York, like it just arrived, and out of the dark comes, Billy, with a flag. He shaved his head, and he's yelling, active
yes,
shooter,
we never
active
knew
shooter.
Exactly what happened because we left.
Right?
And came back.
And I'm
yeah.
and I'm so glad you guys weren't there. And I'm just like, is that Billy? Like stupid me, I'm not like, don't go run and duck or anything. I'm like, is that Billy? I mean, this is me like in emergent situations. I'm totally calm. I'm
Somebody's
like,
talking about killing
like
you. And
what
you're
is
just like,
what
who
is that?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, and then he gets up close. I'm Billy, you can't say that kind of stuff. And he goes, F you communist whore. And he called me Rose. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm Rose. And he keeps on marching, right? So I get up and I go the other way because I'm going to go get Santa or security or something because somebody's got to like stop him because I don't know if he's carrying or anything, right? So
Right.
that's when I had enough.
Right.
That's when I was like, okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't mad. I wasn't even mad at him. I
Right.
was just like, okay, I was just shaking my head. I'm like, time to go home.
Right.
You
I
know?
told Brian too. I'm like, I don't want to sleep here tonight because you don't know he could come
Right?
back.
I
and
heard
shit.
y'all went to the truck stop. I was so
Yeah,
I was
we
so
actually
proud
never
of you.
stayed. We never stayed one night at the camp except for the night before we
I'm
came
so
here,
proud of
And
you
it was
guys.
only
and we didn't even really stay
Well, this
there.
is why I like y'all. Y'all got good sense.
Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah,
you know.
we couldn't.
Now
yeah.
it's you have to stay here or you're gonna miss something.
Yeah.
It's like, but we parked over there now, and then instead
Yeah.
of we were like they were down there,
Yeah.
and then we parked down there,
Right.
Then they moved here. We still parked now. Like I'm trying to get as far away as, but
Well, yeah, because you're gonna keep Nikki safe, or she's gonna
Yep.
keep you safe one way or the other.
Right.
And I'm still getting to know you. And
yeah, you have to. You have to.
You know,
It's all about
yeah.
safety.
well, Ann and I were just talking about it too. It's like when I come down here, I dress like a European tourist.
You have to.
You know,
Yeah.
and this is sort of how I dress anyway, but I'm
Yeah.
incognito.
Right, you have to.
You know.
See, and I was thinking that too.
Because I
got
come in
American
alone,
flags
too.
on, and
Yeah.
I said about myself. Oh, so she's
Well,
best friends with.
Y'all
Rose.
got to make your choices where that's concerned. I mean, you're not
Right.
alone. I'm alone.
Right.
You know, even when I was in the middle of the group, I'm still alone.
Right.
And so you know, I pick and choose my battles.
Mm-hmm.
And now
You
I'm
have to.
yeah, now I'm definitely from the outside.
I learned that a while ago, not too long ago in my life, but I did learn that because I used to fight every battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
Very vicious.
It's exhausting.
It is very exhausting. Very exhausting. And that's what I'm like. I'm gonna kill my mom used to tell me, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack.
Right? And it's like no.
And
It's
I'm like, yeah, you gotta pick and choose your battles. And that's what that's what he doesn't understand because by the time we got together, I was already at that point in my life where I'm like, I'm not arguing. Like even
Yeah.
if I get pissed off, I've learned to walk away from a
Good
lot of
for you.
situations.
Yeah.
You have to.
Because it's like it's exhausting, and then he's like, "Well, why they fucking pissed me? Oh, sorry, they pissed me off or whatever."
Right. That's
And
that
I'm
word
like,
like
well,
yeah,
here's
it'll
the
bleep
thing
it'll
is-
bleep you out.
Oh, good.
Oh, really? How you do
I think
that?
so. You put it in a list. There's a list somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's like the words, you know, to blank, like it's not buffering, it's actually blanking it.
Wait, the thing at the bottom where it says.
There's a list of words for people to
Yeah.
find you. Then there's also a list of words that you are trying to avoid.
Oh wow.
And where is that in your settings?
Good question, Brian. And is it in the YouTube settings or is it in the
Right.
studio settings?
Right,
It's
right.
one of those
Yeah,
anyway.
okay, okay.
I mean, honest to God.
Because that would be nice to have because I cuss all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to hear it go beep, 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 beep.
Right?
That'd be
No,
cool.
I don't think it beeps. I think it just looks like it buffered, kind of.
Oh, okay, that's even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I have it right, I hope so. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, it's just not worth
Only
the
because
time and
only because
energy.
I'm trying to do better.
Right.
And so if everybody starts cussing, I'm going to start cussing too.
Right.
Right.
Like this
Oh,
one,
I'm horrible.
one of my
I
friends,
try so
she's retired Navy, man. That woman cusses like I don't
Like a
even know why I
sailor.
hang out with you. Next thing you know, I'm F-bombing left and right too, you know? And it's like, I'm trying to do better. And she's like, it's just a word. Don't give it so much power. I'm like, well, I'm just trying not to say it.
Right.
She was so, I rolled her trike right into the side of a barn. She was
Oh,
not the right
yeah.
person to do that to.
Yeah.
She's like,
Is anybody?
half my said, well, it was really slow. It was stupid. She said it would ride just like the two wheels, you know, like I ride a bike, right? I'm like, no, the hell it doesn't. Damn thing wouldn't turn. She's like, I told you you didn't have any upper body strength. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, try it again. I'm like, no, we're done.
Like, yeah.
It was so stupid. Those things are big monsters. You can't turn
Yeah, I
them.
can't even find this guy, whoever they're talking to. Sheepdog, have you ever heard of him? Can't even find it.
Who they're talking
No,
to?
I guess they're talking to like 18 million people in America right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I guess he's on YouTube or something, trying to find him.
Oh, Mike. Oh, Ann knows.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ann?
yeah. Go get Ann.
Who's Ann?
Yeah, little Ann. Oh my gosh, she's my gal from the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Little teeny Ann. Yep. Y'all do that. I'll be back Sunday. When are you heading back to Florida?
Sunday.
Oh no. Okay. Later or early?
Probably morning.
Probably morning. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
When are
we'll
you
see.
gonna come over?
We'll see what tomorrow's bringing. Down to
Yeah.
I haven't been down there in years.
Yeah,
Down that area.
yeah.
Not in years. I've got some
you
friends that
gotta
live in
come.
Tampa.
Yeah, you should
That's.
come.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
It's been a long time. It probably doesn't look anything the same anymore. When did I leave? 2000, I guess it was. 2001? Somewhere in there. I sure am glad I got to meet y'all. But we know where to find each other.
Yeah,
It'll be just like
exactly.
we're hanging out. Isn't that cool?
Exactly.
You're a sweetheart. Oh my
You are
gosh.
too.
I love you to death. I really do.
love you too.
Is that awesome?
But definitely, and if you do come to Florida, definitely hit us up. And
I
we'll
will.
hang out.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally will.
Your flag.
There's some areas down there I wouldn't mind seeing again.
Yeah, yeah.
That was some good living on the beach. I enjoyed that.
It's definitely a good vacation spot.
Yeah, my beach where we used to have the bonfires every night and everything in Indian Rocks Beach is gone. They put condos right where our old World War II barracks
They're
were.
putting condos everywhere.
Oh, it was so sad. Oh my God, that was the best beach. All right, I'm gonna head out.
All right, bye. Have a good night.
You too. So unless you guys are going to museums tomorrow, though, that's the only reason I would come down. Bye,
You're
Dawn.
out?
Yeah.
Bye. Have
We'll
fun.
come. We'll go to the museum.
If you guys decide you want to, all right. Well, we'll talk in the morning then. We'll see what's up.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I really do want to see them.
I was dragging ass this morning, but if you guys, that's the only reason I already told my stream that I would come in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is if you two wanted to go to the museums or
Yeah, we
something.
do want
Also,
to
here's
go.
some poster
All right.
board and stuff
Yeah.
like
So call us when you are up and about.
Okay, I'll do it. All right, that sounds good. Y'all be
Be
safe.
safe.
I don't worry about you guys. You guys think it through, and I think that's you're. I don't worry about you. I really And I don't worry about Ann either. She can take anybody down. Did you find what you needed?
Be safe. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. See you tomorrow, maybe. We'll see what the day brings. Oh, they're so great. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I got to meet them. See you, Sparrow. Good night, Wizzy. It is the lights flashing while I'm walking. I'm almost to the car though. So they're having a meeting. Some guy named Mike is streaming to 1.2 million people or something. And I'm sorry I didn't get more of the information for you. I didn't know what they were talking about. I'm sitting right there and I don't know what they're talking about. That's all right. Oh, I'm glad I got that information down here. That was good. It's coming this way. What, is there a storm? I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow. All right, we're getting in the car. My car that has officially exploded. I apologize. I'm going to sit you in the seat for a second. That was creepy, wasn't it? I thought it was the ice cream truck. Oh. Oh my gosh, y'all don't look for a second, you're gonna get dizzy. All right, that was a quick visit. No, this is a walking town up until at least 10. Oh my gosh, I almost powered it off. And then on the weekends, it's, you know, it's even better as long as you're in, like, you know, populated areas. Like, oh yeah. I'm not sure where they're gonna park or where they're marching. I was talking to Simon, yeah, about that, and he's, you know, we were talking about like the organization of it. it's not a, you know, it's not a bad thing to see the organization of it, even though we don't necessarily agree with what's being chanted and everything. This group needs to tighten up their protesting tactics, because we, a convoy was one thing, you know, we certainly got that down, didn't we, all of us? But this is 1776 Restoration Movement, and this is now on. It's not a convoy anymore, so everybody's got to figure out their tactics. They didn't want me streaming near that little meeting earlier. Yeah, I definitely thank you for reminding me, Sally. I'll have to look and see where they're planning to march. I would imagine if they're marching, it's going to be the mall. Which will be very, very interesting for our patriots. Because there's a whole lot of pride, too. That would be really interesting. Oh boy, it's 10 o'clock already. I'm hungry. It's time for dinner. Uncle Deuce. In Holland, they want to mask cows to curb emissions. So me and overseas want to start a Gives and Go for Claire's cows masks. Environmental activist. 20,000, huh? That's a lot. That is a lot. So I think a lot of time is being spent on tightening up the ship, and I pray that everyone will pay attention and listen, so that tomorrow goes well. I don't know about that. Are you sure about that, Uncle Deuce? Well, you got to be about the mask. I mean, about the, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to think about all that. Oh no, I got to put maps on. Shoot. Why can't I? Because I come in a different direction every time. All right, hang on, y'all. I got to put my maps on. Okay. I think it wants me to go down that street. Or am I on 7th? No, I'm on 7th. my gosh, those poor cows. Like, they're not suffering enough as it is. It's like so sad.
In 500 feet, turn left onto D Street Northwest.
It did want me to go. What? Alright, I guess I'm going the wrong way.
Turn left onto D Street Northwest, then turn left onto 9th Street Northwest.
Well, I could use some of the chicken and donuts now. Oh, I'm hungry. They all had dinner. They had sandwiches and some cucumber salad and chips and some dessert, and I wasn't going to take any food
Turn
from
left onto 9th Street Northwest.
their situation there tonight. So I need to go and eat.
Continue for 3/4 of a mile.
God bless you, Uncle Deuce. Not much happening right now. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look into this stuff. I didn't have any idea about that. Have a great night. Thank you. Boy, I want to go back to that center and see some of their the concerts that they have. That was really neat. Oh, we're going in a tunnel. If I lose you guys, don't worry. We're going under the city of Washington, D.C. right now.
In a 1/4 mile, use the left lane to take the I-395 north ramp to I-695.
Not wild. Go take a highway right underneath the buildings. It's pretty wild. God.
Use the left lane to take the I-395 north ramp, then merge onto I-395 north.
Ellen, do you know what time they're marching? Was it like 10 to 12? Oops, somebody's hit me up. I didn't forget anything.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-695 east.
Not sure. Okay. I'll find it. I was trying to find it last night, and then it was like giving me these weird dates.
In 2 miles, take exit 2B for State Highway 295 north toward US 50.
So I might be coming back in to catch some of that, but to maybe hit some of the museums with the Wyckoffs. Nikki and Brian, they sure are neat. I sure do like them a lot. Okay. I'll do a little poking around when I get home. Thank you, though. I appreciate that. It's probably in the Washington Post. I'll check there. Okay, I guess I'm gonna end this. I'm not really doing anything now anyway. I've got to make a couple of phone calls, but I'm so grateful to have had y'all with me. Sorry I went black there for a little bit. I was having to censor myself. I was like messing up. So I'm gonna try to clip me at the end of that first video. I still can't figure out where to go to clip it, but
In a quarter mile, take exit 2B for State Highway 295 north toward US 50.
But otherwise, I pray that you all have an amazing evening. Hey, Crystal. I'm just going to sign off. I've got a couple of phone calls I've got to make. Hopefully this car will let me over. Thank you. There we go. That came up quick.
Continue for half a mile.
I forgot to say goodbye to Simon before I left.
In a quarter mile, merge onto State Highway 295.
Absolutely, Sally. So probably, yeah, tomorrow for sure. So I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to go back into DC or not. But it's looking like I probably will. I'm praying that the 1776 restoration movement reacts well to the pro-abortion march, because there's a lot of gay pride in that as well. So that's a couple of big political points that some of them, probably most of them, don't agree with at all. I'm just praying that everybody keeps their cool and listens to Santa and his suggestions on how to conduct themselves. So everybody pray, pray, pray. Have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. Glory be to God, y'all.